That is a harrowing story, or part of which, of severe turbulence on United Flight 1676 going from Denver to Billings, Montana. 114 people on board, 5 crew, and 5 ended up going to the hospital. There were reports, 1 in critical condition. We're still trying to confirm that. Bottom line, it was a nightmare, and we have with us Phil Holloway. He's a pilot, flight instructor, criminal defense attorney. We'll get his expert analysis in just a moment. Let's bring Phil into the conversation. And I'm sure a lot of people going, turbulence, is it detectable? I mean, I've heard it, but flying cross country, hey, buckle up, here the next 10 minutes is going to be a little rough. What do pilots know about turbulence before it hits?
Well, I can tell you there's 2 kinds of pilots, those who have experienced clear air turbulence and those who will. Imagine an aircraft flying at 500 miles an hour in the jet stream, and suddenly, out of nowhere, from underneath the airplane comes a giant trampoline and smacks the airplane so hard that it can cause structural damage. People and items that are not strapped down go flying around, as we heard the caller say. This is clear air turbulence, and this is why it is a pilot's worst nightmare. It is undetectable. It is not, you can't see it with your eyes. You certainly can't see it with radar. It comes literally out of the clear blue sky.
Wow. Can turbulence take a plane down or not?
Well, it can. It's rare, but it can, because there are certain instances where a plane may not be able to withstand the structural forces that it experiences during clear air turbulence.
Okay.
And pilots might have a problem getting control of the airplane. They can't read the controls. They can't read the instruments. They can't sometimes physically grab the flight controls. So it can absolutely cause big problems. Experienced pilots look for turbulence at a crowded airport. They'll look for turbulence around clouds, but this kind of stuff literally comes out of the blue.
What's the worst you've ever experienced as a pilot?
Well, I've had clear air turbulence cause me to come out of my seatbelt to the point where I struck my head on the cabin of a light aircraft. And literally, this stuff happens at all altitudes, at all places.
Okay. What'd you do? Well, what do you do?
It passed so quickly, we just got ourselves together and carried on. It's just one of these things that happens, and it comes with experience. But fortunately, it's not something that's usually fatal.
Okay. So is there, and let's hit on the attorney side of this. I mean, is there any recourse for passengers? Is you fly, this is what happens?
This is what happens. There's no way for the air crew to know it's coming. They can't see it, and they can't detect it on radar. So it's not the airline's fault. It's just nature.
Got it. And a lot of people said this on social media, and we should take heed again when we're instructed to put, when we're sitting down, you might as well have the seatbelt on, right? Because this could happen at a moment's notice.
Absolutely. Strap it on.
Yeah. Boom, yeah. There you go. All right, well, Phil, thanks again. Appreciate your expert advice, or expert analysis on this, and of course, Laurel, first-hand account on that flight, and we'll keep you posted on all of that.